Hi guys, my name is Haley-Louise and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, this is a massive collaboration with some fabulous ladies. I do implore you to go and check them all out. We are all doing our own sort of interpretation of a New Year's Eve smoky-eyed kind of look. This is mine, and yeah, I'm very excited to see what the other ladies have thrown out, so please do go and check them out. All channel links will be in the description box below. Tell them I sent ya. So obviously in today's video, this is my look. It's smoky eye, I've got some purple, I've got some dark, we've got some glitter. Anyway, yeah, so if you want to know what kind of products I used, how I did this look, then keep on watching and I'll show you. Okay guys, so for starting off, I've already done a few steps to save some time. I'm sure everyone knows how to put on their foundation by now. If not, there are hundreds and hundreds of videos. So I used just moisturiser on my skin. So first off, I used a primer. So I used the Face Blur from Etude House. I'll leave a link for all of these if I can find them online in the description box down below. Then for foundation, I use the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat Liquid Foundation. What colour is this one? This is in Porcelain. And then over the top, to just give it an extra layer and make it really full coverage, I use the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat Powder Foundation as well to just set everything in place. I've also just done my eyebrows using the Makeup Revolution medium to dark brow gel kit thing. Do your eyebrows however you like. Before we go any further, I'm going to just grab this PS Pro face powder. Use any fine powder that you want. This one is in translucent. I'm going to take my beauty blender and I am literally going to shove a load of this underneath my eye. We're going to be using glitter, we're going to be having a smoky eye, so we're going to be using those darker colours, and by doing that and leaving it underneath, one, it bakes the area, so you get, it really like brightens the area underneath, and two, at the end of it you take a big fluffy brush and all of the powder that falls out of your eye and onto your cheeks gets brushed away rather than stuck in your makeup. Yes, you look a bit mental, but I mean, that's not too much of a bad thing, is it? At least your makeup will be good. The thing I'm going to do is place like a transition colour on my lid, so I'm using the Natural Shadow and Blush Glow Palette from Barry M, and there's just a really like nice array of colours in there, and we are going to be using this neutral one all over the entire lid just to start off from, so we're doing blending, and then we are going to go to, oh, which one? Where am I going? Then we are going to go for this kind of like very neutral sort of colour, and then we're going to put that one on. So those three. I also might use the blush out of it because that's a very pretty pink. First neutral shade, you can use whatever shade of anything that you want. Obviously you can just do what you like. It's New Year's Eve, come on. But I'm just putting this over, so I've just got like a blank palette to work with, and yeah, I'm using my finger as well. Okay, once that's applied, now we can start building up our layers. So I am going to go in with this sort of neutral brown here in the middle. This one does have a slight shimmer to it. Doesn't make any difference if you prefer a matte look, but we're going shiny, it's New Year's! So this one, I am just literally going to dot at the outer sort of edge of my eye, again with my finger, just for placement, near enough. Because if you go in there with like a jet black, it's fine, but I'm not that brave, I'd mess it right up. So when you've near enough got it like where you want it to on your eye in position, the next part is to get a brush finally and blend that bad boy in. So at the minute we're keeping the inside of our eye like neutral. Now that I've got it on, I'm just taking a clean brush and buffing the edges in so that we haven't got any harsh lines. That is just literally all there is to a smoky eye, is no blunt harsh lines. Don't worry too much about like the sides of your eyes, just really concentrate on getting that nice blur in your crease kind of zone. And I would say if you want to add any more pigment, add it with your finger and then use a clean brush, or obviously if you were like a professional person then you could just swap brushes. But I'm just thinking, if you're sat here watching this tutorial on New Year's Eve and you're like, I need some makeup to do, that'll do, and you probably don't have every single brush washed and you want to get out the door and enjoy your New Year's Eve. So this is how we roll. Now moving on to the next layer again. So this time I'm going to be taking that really dark colour here, and this is again just a really dark brown. I am going to take this on my little finger because I enjoy doing it that way. So again, I'm just going to dab that right at the end of my eye. Doesn't make any difference if it goes a little bit underneath, we're going to blend it in and just dab it on. Don't go up into the crease or forward too much because the brush is going to do that work for you in a minute, but just kind of bring it, I would say, near enough halfway into your eye area. Again, back to the fluffy brush, and you're going to start off by blending the top edge and just blend, blend, blend. So now we've got kind of a base for a smoky eye. I'm just adding a little bit on to my liking. If you want it to be darker, if you want it to be lighter, then this is the time when you're adjusting, and you can do this pretty quick, especially if you've laid down your white underneath. That's really going to help you just be able to blend it out pretty quick and without too much trauma to the foundation. Has everyone got plans for New Year's Eve this year, the year of 2017? Maybe you're watching this like in the future. Ooh, the future. And it's already been and gone. Let me know what it's like in the future down below. I am now going to whip out this, I have had this palette for God knows how long. It's a Beauty's Factory palette, and it has a layer of eyeshadows and a layer of blushes and contour colours underneath, and I keep on going back to this again and again and again. It's really nice bit of kit to like just have on you to use. Before we get into glitter, I'm going to be taking the colour black and again with my little finger just dotting that right by my lash line, like on the outer corner, and just kind of brushing it on. With black you can get carried away. If you are gonna just full on go raccoon, then I say go for it. But it's very easy to go to raccoon when you're just trying to be like a dainty smoky eye. So I would say start off small and grow your way up. Really excited to do this collab because I think we've all got a very different sort of take on makeup and different products we use, and obviously like it's nice to have like a variety of ages and experiences, like experience levels with makeup as well. So yeah, okay. Right, I've got the black on, let's move on to the inner corners. I'm going to go for a sort of like a purpley transition. I feel like that would go quite nice, and I'm going to do like purple and gold. So out of this palette, I am just going to grab a standard purple shadow and just literally dab it onto the front of your eye, and then again with a clean brush just blending that in a little bit. I am now just going to take a black eyeliner and I'm just going to very quickly tightline my eyes, so top and bottom with that. A purple would go really nice with this as well. I think we're safe to flick away with a soft brush all of this white underneath. Okay, so now we're looking a little bit more relatively normal. I'm just going to use the Makeup Revolution bronzer. I got this in my advent calendar over this Vlogmas period to just bronze up my face a little bit and do a little bit of contouring. Really, really lovely shade for that. Just to even everything out a little bit so I don't look quite so weird. Hands are all done. I am just going to add a quick cheeky flush of brush to that. A quick cheeky flush of blush. I'm just going to use like a little pale pinky peachy tone. I also always put a little bit of blusher on the end of my nose. I don't particularly know why. Okay, so we are contoured, we are blushed, we are bronzed. Let's move back to the eyes and finish those off, and then it's just lips and highlighting and all that stuff. Because we've got so much like dark going on top of the lid, you really want to balance out on the bottom as well. I do not want to put black underneath my eyes, so because I just feel like it's going to be too harsh, but we do need some shade. So the transition colour, which was this really, really dark brown that does have like a little bit of a purple hinge to it, is going to go under. I'm going to use my little unicorn brush and basically dab a little bit on. Make sure that you tap off the excess because you don't want that all dripping down your face, and then we're just going to run that underneath our eyes, down as far as you want. If you've got eye bags to cover from stress of Christmas, that's really, really good for this. But yeah, just dab it on and blend into your lash line. So far we have this. What? Okay, so we have a totally smoked out grey brown, like grey brown, black, purple, smoky eye. Okay, let's finish off these bad boys. The sort of #1 thing that's really going to lift this is obviously going to be the glitter, but you got to do the groundworks before you get to the good stuff, you know what I mean? So first time liquid liner, Smashbox gel liner, jet black, good stuff, stays put all night long, which is what you want on New Year's. Staying awake until midnight. Are these even at all? Probably not. I'm gonna go with it. Alrighty, liner on. Now it's time for mascara and lashes. Wow. I'm gonna be using a pair of these lashes here, which are absolutely gorgeous. I got them on, I'm pretty sure it was AliExpress. They are gorgeous, really, really fluffy and wispy, so I'm going to apply some of those. Curling my lashes and using the Model Co Mega Lash Mascara. There we are, and I'm going to do that off camera because it's terrible how long it takes me to apply them, and I will see you in a jiffy. Okay, so lashes and mascara are now applied. Before we finish off the face with the highlight and the glitter, let's do the lips, and then we're nearly there. So for today's look, I am going to go for the Makeup Revolution lipstick. This is in, does it say a colour? Oh, I don't know if this does say a colour. It's just a very, very nice, simple nude, a little bit of a pinky tone, and then we are going to be using a Primark lip liner. This is absolutely 100% one of my favourite colours. It is just in like this brown, I'm pretty sure. This is in number 10, which I'm pretty sure is just brown. So I'm going to line my lips, obviously, all the way around, drag it in a little bit at the edge, and then blend it out and add a lipstick. Let's do this. My favourite bits, highlighter, and I have a few new ones from my advent calendar that came in very handy this year. So we have all of these from Makeup Revolution. We have a baked highlighter in Rejuvenate, which is a beautiful rosy gold. We have a pressed highlighter in Ice Kiss, which is a gorgeous, really pale pearly one with a goldy undertone. And then we have a strobe balm in Golden. So first off, I'm going to take Ice Kiss, and which is that beautiful pearly colour, that very pale white, on a little brush. I'm going to dab a little bit on, by a little I mean loads, because I absolutely love it, and I'm going to run this just underneath my eyebrow to just give that little bit of highlight and that tiny little bit of sheen, and that'll also make your eyes appear a little bit more bigger and wide awake. So that is absolutely stunning underneath the brow bone. I am then going to take this basically all over all of the usual highlighting points. So I've got this Spectrum brush, which is gorgeous colours, look at that, and cheekbones, yes, up the sides of the temples. I like to put it just there, it just makes you look really dewy and glowy and healthy and full of life and ready to start the new year. Obviously, for people who do not like glittery or shiny skin, don't do this step. It's all good. You do you. I happen to really like putting so much makeup on my face that I look like a disco ball. I just love it. I really like as well doing like a little bit of highlighter just in the centre of your nose and then just on the tip. Now I'm going in with Rejuvenate, and we're just basically going to dab this beautiful gold over the tops of the cheekbone highlight a little bit further up. This has got such a beautiful like sparkle to it. Oh, I love it. Perfect for New Year's Eve. If you're going out dancing and you want to catch the lights. We are nearly done. One last little touch. We are going to take that strobe cream in Golden, and I'm going to pop that right into the middle of my eye. Well, not the middle of my eye. Right into the centre of my eye, the inner tear duct. And I'm going to use this pastel blue because gold and blue and purple is going to look gorgeous all together. This, my lovelies, is Rainbow Dust. It is from Lakeland. It is edible glitter. This stuff is really fine. Dissolves mostly after a couple of hours and does not hurt or cause a lot of damage if it gets into your eyeballs. So it is absolutely perfect for wearing on the lids or wearing on the lips. So yeah, nice little tip there for you. Okay, going in, and this strobe balm just by itself is like gorgeous on my finger, and we are just going to lighten up that center of the eye and make it gold. Look at that. Look at the difference already with just a little bit of that. Okay. The pièce de résistance. Taking a tiny little brush, dabbing it in, be very careful, and just place it just on top. And boom! There you have it. We are done. A quick spritz to keep your makeup on all night long. I found this one the other day. It's by Colour Pro. It's a setting mist. Shake it, spray it. We're ready to hit the town. So this is the completed look. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If if you have made it this far at the end. As always, all of the social media links and whatnot are in the description box below, as they always are, but please don't forget to head over and check out some of the other channels that I'm collabing with on this video. On another note, I hope you all have a fantastic and really fun New Year's Eve, regardless of what you're doing. Let me know. Are you going out? Are you staying in? Are you with friends, family? Are you working? So let me know your plans in the comment section down below. And yeah, just be safe, drink responsibly, and I will see all of you guys in 2018. Bye bye 2017. Happy New Year, everybody! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! Glitter in the eye for Happy New Year, yeah.